What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the RoKo Bros. I'm Ed, he's dead. And today, we're doing Tokyo Revengers episode 13.
I just want answers at this point. I mean, we all want answers, right? Right? Because especially after last episode, chaos. I mean, I was here for the chaos, but if this is going to be chaos on top of more chaos, I'm even more here for it. Hopefully it still revs up some more. I just want to see some more revving up in episode 13, because we here now.
Yeah.
We don't want to go back to that.
No, we can't. Ain't no more down here no more, all right? It's only up from here.
Right. So, I'm just going. Damn. I gotta relive that?
Bro, y'all some hoes. Like,
I have to relive that.
Like, y'all really gonna have us go through this whole thing and then give us the park scene again?
Yeah.
Y'all could have just cut to where it was horrific and been done.
Yeah. We'll just start from
afterwards, because we know what happened. We ain't forget.
I ain't want to relive this again.
Hell no, bruh. No, that shit. I'm like,
I went hit it two different ways.
yo, it did. I really thought that they had cut her legs off. Like,
everything was wrong. Everything was wrong. I would have her head basket too.
oh yeah, no, that's why when the blood was running down Akun, I thought it was her, and I was like, yeah, y'all, that's.
He seen that kind of worse than she. I mean,
It was horrible.
Who you talking to? But
yeah, he is just yelling at this fire. Damn, nasty.
Nah, he's traumatized.
Bruh, how could you not?
Yeah, he's
like, that's, bruh.
Yeah, he's traumatized. Because you did see Akun jump, but then you see him die again.
Yeah.
And in your face, and then it's like, oh, what? And then she just dies.
Yeah, and then she saved you. She pushed you. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, you gotta move, bro.
Yeah. Yes! It's like, sir. And to all these people, you are a stranger. And you just taking up all this time.
I don't know if he could if he should take his hand at this point.
No, I don't think that. I don't think he can. This is where Naoto needs to step in here. Damn, she saved it. Bruh, this is sad.
I was just sitting here like, when's this nigga gonna snap and be like, alright, let's go ahead and do what we gotta fucking do.
Well, he gotta mourn. He's gotta grieve.
He does, but
he's gotta grieve. And it's like, this is the time you gotta grieve. Because if this story goes the way we think it's gonna go, you're gonna have to relive this shit over and over again. So it's like, you take the time that you got to right now.
Alright. I was just like, if he already knew what it was, but like, again, the actions did happen, and he's like, nah, nigga, that shit was fucked up.
I mean, it's one thing to hear somebody dying on the TV, and it's another thing to like see it happen.
I'm still saying, Haku jumped off that building.
I'm joking, Haku did jump off that building.
And then Draken got stabbed.
I'm like, yeah.
I mean, a lot of stuff happened. I mean, and I'm like, you still out here playing.
The planning hopefully comes after the morning. Damn. Well. So yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Still falls to why they have to be him.
Yeah. There's something about specifically Akko. He's determined.
Yeah. I'm going back in time, fam.
You got to. You got to. Yeah.
You can't tell me what's impossible at this point.
I literally
This is what I've been doing now. I don't know what else to do.
You can't just be sitting here just like having this power, just like, all right, I'm just gonna live my life now. Like, nah. You gotta go back.
What is this montage music of him just doing regular stuff?
He's getting the shit that he has to do out the way so he can do the shit he needs to do.
I thought he was cleaning. Once he was
No, he did start cleaning, and I thought that he would. I'm like, I was like, oh, he gonna start cleaning? No, damn.
Nigga just working.
He was. That music. Oh shit.
Mikey, no hair.
Mikey. Dragon?
Damn. Out here looking like Hitman. He look like he's Hitman, bro.
Bro, he do.
No.
No. He's on death row and they gave this man a fucking suit. I'm like, no, this man. He looked at him for some reason.
He might have always been around. That timeline. He tried to.
Damn.
Somebody got in the way.
Yeah, somebody got it.
Did y'all forget about him? Like, for real? He's not talking too much.
Oh. And once his name came up, he might have connections and shit. Damn.
And he holds you dear,
Yeah.
Takabichi.
Damn. No, this is some crazy shit. The only reason that he got close to Mike is because he moved back into the past. And because of that shit, that's why he needs to die.
And he's life. No guns. Personal with this shit.
Yeah. Very personal.
So I need to make sure it was you.
And you need to know it was me.
That nigga clean, bro.
Yeah.
Clean hopping out the shadows. He was the hitman.
He was the hitman. I mean, he looked like it. I mean, he looked cool as fuck.
It may sound he just killed one person. Killed plethora.
Like, it just like faded out. You saw more and more bodies.
No. 我々警察も総力を挙げて捜索していますが、尻尾さえつかめていません。
Damn. No. Y'all ain't been had no.
Nah.
Yeah,
He's smooth now.
Yeah, he knows exactly what the fuck's going on.
俺が東満のトップになる。
Might be easier.
あれ本気だったんですか？そうだよ。
Kill him.
以外の何だってんだよ。
Yeah,
俺が
it's
東
like
満のトッ
y'all
プに
is
なれば、
still
キ
giving
サキ
me
も止められ
like,
るし、
I'm gonna do
ドラ
this.
ケン
It's
も
like,
マイ
no,
キー
you
も
just
シナ
need
も
to kill.
みんな守れるじゃん。今までのやり方
If
じゃ
that
ダメな
wasn't
んだ。
what needed to happen,
根っこを叩く。
go back and
考
try
えてみたん
again.
だ。まずは隊長になる。
So you gotta go back and live this normal life again with Akun, knowing that this
今
man
回は長旅になりそうですね。ああ。
like tries to
Should
kill you
have been like, yo, make sure my body just stays.
right
俺
here.
はヒナを振ったことになっているのか。
It's an important
なぜ
question.
ヒナの事件現場にハンマーがいたのか。 なぜ
You're gonna, I told you you're gonna be back there for a minute.
Yeah.
だろうあの通体でシャンプー目に入るの怖いとか
I mean,
That shit sucks, though. Like, I didn't know that was an option.
yeah, I'm like, that's kind of, yeah.
ああ、生きか。こんなの絵でもねえよ。
That almost killed me.
鍛えてるか
I'm
ら
like,
な
you was
So
bleeding.
Scott.
That show everything. Nigga, like, yeah, all your guts and shit was.
俺
Oh,
ちゃんと治ってねって無理すんなよ
yes. Damn, not that good night.
怖いって何すん
I
だ
thought that's like called for.
Always was.
It was. Oh my god.
お前いつも思い出した さすがの竹道
Like,
お
no.
前はい
He never gonna love that down. Like, you ain't shit on your head.
You can't.
Yeah, it's like, they would be bad friends if they did let you down. Let me live that down.
上がるか
I wonder what his first move is gonna be, bro. 'cause
Yeah, I don't know. How are you gonna proceed? To be honest,
行くぞ
I don't really know.
竹道
You gotta find Kisaki first before you can
どこに
end it.
figure out what day it is too.
No, that's important as well.
新3番隊隊長任命式
え
Damn, he already had it.
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of.
All those guys look like badasses.
Yes, they
Usually on
do.
the Scout classes. Who is that? Is that the
That's
Kisaki?
No, I think that's. Is that Kisaki or is that Takemichi? That looks like Takemichi.
I think it was Kisaki. Those glasses.
Yeah, the glasses did, but then like the way the hair looked like Takemichi. But
Maybe that's because he purposely wanted to look like Takemichi.
you know what? Oh, to remind and basically weasel his way in there and then like ruin his life. Damn.
Show me attention. Takemichi. I'm Takemichi. Look at me the same way you look at him.
Yeah.
And
That
that
makes
explains
sense.
why he wants his life or to end everything about man. Nah, bro.
No. Yeah.
It's
And then he wants to cement it. He wants to be the head of it and just keep it going. And while fucking up everything that he loves dear, and then kill Takemichi to just seal it for all eternity.
It's like, yeah, he has to die. But I'm also trying to figure out like why wait so long to kill him. If you could have killed him at any point in time.
I mean, I guess that's the issue. I mean, like in that, I mean, you gotta find. I guess you like, and this is, then you gotta find the right timeline for that because in the timeline that they did, like he just goes back, and then I guess like essentially still like, I mean, I guess he doesn't really become that much more part of Tomai, or he's just in it. Like I don't know.
I know he hates Mikey, but I think he hates Takemichi more.
Yeah, it has to know. Like it's two people that have the most influence on Mikey. It looks like, and it's like he wants to. He hates that Takemichi has that much influence on Mikey, and he wants to take this shit in his own direction and fuck up everything that he loves dear.
Yeah, he knows something. He knows a lot. He's been plotting. He knows how to move pieces. And when they say that everybody's afraid of this man, he's been making moves for a while.
Yeah.
He might be on that Eisen shit. Like, nigga, you're just my pause in this thing.
I mean, like, it might be because this nigga was there. He overheard the discussion about going back into the past.
And we still not sure how Naoto knows when he returns from the past.
Yeah.
Because again, like he's like, oh, I'm gonna watch over your body. That's the last time we saw Naoto together with what's his name, and then all of a sudden he comes back and Naoto's not there, but you get this phone call from Naoto, and then everything proceeds to follow behind that. Like, oh, how long was it after he met Akun on his return? Did they say, oh, that he's back? Now we gotta kill him because he's back now.
Yeah.
And it's like, so I don't know. And because it's like, it didn't happen the first time that he did it. Because Akun just died. So it didn't happen that time. But it happened the second time. But they initially tried to kill him the first time by pushing him into the train. That's how they initially tried
Yeah,
to
that's how it was supposed to happen. And like, cause like we saw that happen, and then he went back to the past. Did he go back to the past because Naoto was able to like save him?
Because he went back to the past and then came back to the present and then went back to the past again. But like when he came back, like the first time, nothing had changed, and that's when he had ran into Aku, and it was like, or was it the second time he came back and he
No, because it was so the first time he died, we think that he dies, but then he goes back to the past. Then he comes back, and then like it happens again, but this time because he talks to Naoto, and this time Naoto is like he saves him, and Akun sees that. So like, but in the initial time, like Akun is the one that pushes him, but we don't know, like I guess like in this, what happens in this prime timeline to send this man back to the first, like send this man back in time the first time.
If that is prime timeline.
If that is the prime timeline, because I guess the prime timeline will be like whatever the ending one is when he's accomplished all of his goals, right?
Yeah, because at this point you could say this has been happening for who the fuck knows how long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, again, my issue was like how long Takamichi is alive between the times that he comes back to the present. Like first thing, like it wasn't too long after Hina died that somebody pushed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she died on the news. Then his hit's coming, which means that like he might have already come back from going to the past or whatnot, unknowingly or whatnot.
Yeah. No, that's a good point.
Just because how that lined up, it's like, all right, now's the day to get him and get her. But then again, he comes back. She's alive. She comes back. She's still dead. And like Aku's like, well, shit, I pushed you. You should have. I don't know why you still alive. Let me go jump off this shit to change this shit to force your ass to go back and have a different timeline to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was supposed to die, I guess. Because he still dies, and the next, if we keep on getting those same variables or connections of like, oh, this nigga comes back, he that gets got, Aku is the one who does it, stuff like that. If that happens like one more time, but he's gonna be in the past for a while. But even if he comes back to the future, depending on if he doesn't accomplish the task of becoming the leader, none of that's gonna matter.
No, it's not. And he has to become the leader just to even get to the source of like how does all these things unfold in the first place? How does this shit go to influence the today shit of him dying and Hina dying and Akun dying? And like he gotta, I mean,
it goes to you have to know who Kisaki is and know his mentality and what he's about. Because if you haven't had a conversation with him or you don't know him, it's hard to categorize him and put him in that category of like, why is there like the fact that Draken was this man's hitman? Where was Mikey?
Where was Mikey? And he mentioned that like he's the acting commander.
So Mikey's not dead though.
But we don't know where Mikey is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We know that Mikey has to be somewhere where he can see and know what the fuck is being taken away from him because he wants Mikey to suffer. So he might have Mikey, I don't know,
like captured somewhere or something like that. Yeah.
And like maybe if he had Mikey as a hostage, was that the reason that Draken did what he did and why he's still mad at Kisaki? Because he's like,
oh, he's like, if you wanna, it's like I'll kill Mikey if like you do this shit. Like you have to go do this shit. And he's like, yeah, I don't regret doing that shit because I did it to like save my friend's life. And if I went back again, I wouldn't do nothing different except kill that motherfucker. And it's just like, I mean, yeah.
That's the only thing I could think of because like those two were Mikey and Draken. They come as a pair. It's like, and you know when Mikey is separated from Draken, it's like they both are going to do what's necessary to try and get or look out for each other.
Yeah, no, I think so. I mean, and like it's gonna be interesting just to see like how he goes forward and like he's got to stick around long enough to even meet Kisaki to start getting and gathering this information. Because
right now he's either a runt or he's not even involved in the game at all.
Yeah. So how does he influence it to the fact like to get all the way up here and to do it with everybody? Everybody's just like, nah, this thing is crazy. fuck that nigga. But Mikey's still listening to this nigga. So what? What
Yeah.
kind of shit is going on?
He's manipulating the hell out of people on some one for all shit, bro. And that's all I can say. He's manipulating with straight fear and facts.
Yeah, I mean,
and knowledge and information. You just ain't wearing glasses and getting the shiny effect. And like you looking one way, the next thing you know, he got slick back hair, Eisen style, still got the glasses, Ashita style. It's like, nigga, I'm in my final form. Am I? Don't make me take the glasses off, bitch.
No, yeah, nah. This nigga looks dope as fuck. He looks cool. I mean, like he seems like a scumbag, of course, but this man's smooth.
When he walked up on Mikey in the pinstripes with his hands in pockets, Jack, or walked up on Jack and Cool.
No, and like, yeah, and then like for him to be smaller and stuff too, and it's like it's like no.
And
I'm like,
he had a knife in his hand, so it's like to be about that life and still not take the chance. Like I know that means I know you're not gonna do shit. All I'm gonna say is your name, and I can say some other shit too, and talk some shit to you, and you're gonna sit there. You just killed people for me. Ain't nothing else past that. And who did he kill?
Yeah, we don't even know. Like, why did he kill these specific people? And it seems like that influence. He probably got caught, or like off that had to take. And he did it. But it's like had to take the hit for that.
But the way that the alarm came on when he was talking about Kisaki, it's like you assume it's like, bro, like. Because they do these crimes on a regular, so it's like...
No, he's paying niggas off that's in the police to look the other way. And it's just like, oh. Because all that shit is recorded. Like, all that shit is recorded, is filmed, all of that shit. So it's just like, a nigga know when Kisaki name come up, and it's just like, oh, nope, we gotta end it here.
How long was he racking up bodies for this man, Kisaki? How many hits did he put on people, bro? How many? How many bodies fell to Draken?
Man, the way Draken's eyes change, he's like, Draken's still the same, but the way his eyes change, and it's just like, nah, it's like, he done seen some things. I'm like, Draken putting folks in the dirt.
But I don't know. It all boils down to this Kisaki character, and I feel like it's even deeper than that. Right?
Yeah, no, this shit's gonna go deep, and like, I'm interested to see what the fuck happens, because I mean they went way into it. Like, this could have been an anime that could have been wrapped up like really quickly. So the fact that like they're still going with this and there's still more shit to do means that like they got some shit that's planned, and like so far so good for me. Like, it looks like it's good, and it's got some interesting things to want to think about and try to dive deeper and see like what's the end game of all of this shit. So they're keeping me invested. I'm definitely gonna keep watching. I'm excited to see what comes next, man. And hey, we're gonna be here next week. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on all platforms.